Hello, folks. How is everyone today? I'm doing pretty good. Just had some things on my mind that I want to remind folks of. Hey, Yanni. We might be the only ones here today. I see a couple other people are live. Let me see. This is what we're going to be reviewing today. Hey, Michelle. It's from Shizz Happens. Katie reviewed it just the other day. It was the date. Let me see. December 7th. December 7th. Hey, Dodie, baby. Here's the link if you want to go over and give the video a like, because it was a good video. Sub up to her if you want to. Ernie asked her to investigate him, just like he did me. So I hope she takes him up on the task, because we can never have enough Ernie Shell content. Hey, Granny. Hey, Wreath Maker. Let me check my messages real quick. Okay, just a second. Just a second, I'm typing a message. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's get started. Hi, Crybaby. Crybaby, baby. Hey, Sandy. Lily. I don't see Charlotte. Hey, Mr. Nobody. Is Charlotte here? I don't see her. But Crybaby said hi. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's Charlotte. You look beautiful today, as always. Wheels, did I say hello to you? This was December 7th, and Ernie, I guess, thought he was just going to go over there and win over another community, you know, like he thinks he's doing, winning over the communities. So he went up on her panel, and he did the very same thing he did with me, except for I had been talking about him for a while. I don't think Shizz has. I'm not sure. But he said, Shizz, investigate me. And that's the beginning of the video we're going to review. But right now I want to get to the heart of the video of why we're here. So we're talking about something. You made Ernie out of Legos? Yeah, that we'll have to see. Grandma Grandma said, did you all hear Ernie saying he transported 12 roosters? He was asked if he had been to cockfights, and he said, oh, yes, been to many a one. Guess that's illegal and an actual felony. Yeah, it is. I kind of heard him say that. He's all lying anyway. He's just staying with somebody that has roosters, and he has to have a cool cover story for it. Because you heard roosters before he left and roosters when he was there, you know, so he's got to come up with some story. It's always all a lie. But this is the video I made. minute. Where's the link to my video? Turn the volume there. Why can't I find my own video? Maybe I did save it already. Okay. Here's the video I just made. Mr. Nobody. Share screen. Okay. Here's the video I made of what we're going to watch today. Hit play.
$300 a day.
No, I barely make any money.
So then why do you do it? Do you make good money here?
No, I barely make any money.
I wouldn't even do it if I didn't make good money. If I didn't make $200 or $300 a day, I wouldn't do it.
Like these,
I don't do that.
Really? I'm still coming
$300 a day or $400. I used to make $600, $700.
Excuse me. We are coming down from the post-Kaiser incarceration high, and we're just fucking having fun around here.
Okay, well, I want to have fun. Okay, cool. I'm here to have fun.
Hey, Jackie,
what are we doing? What are we doing?
Hey, sorry night. We played a couple times.
No, I barely make any money.
So then why do you do it? Do you make good money here?
No, I barely make any money.
I wouldn't even do it if I didn't make good money. If I didn't make $200 or $300 a day, I wouldn't do it. I don't do that.
Really? I'm still coming
$300 a day or $400. I used to make $600, $700.
Excuse me. We are coming down from the post-Kaiser incarceration high, and we're just fucking having fun around here.
Okay, well, I want to have fun. Okay, cool. I'm here to have fun. What are we doing? What are we doing to have fun?
Thank you, crybaby.
No, I barely make any money.
So then why do you do it? Do you make good money here?
No, I barely make any money.
I wouldn't even do it if I didn't make good money. If I didn't make $200 or $300 a day, I wouldn't do it. I don't do that.
I'm still coming
$300 a day or $400. I used to make $600, $700.
Excuse me. We are coming down from the post-Kaiser incarceration high, and we're just fucking having fun around here.
Okay, well, I want to have fun. Okay, cool. I'm here to have fun. What are we doing? What are we doing to have fun?
So don't let him ever tell you it's here for the children. I'm sure he hasn't, Wheels. I have all these cash apps to report, but that's why Ernie Shaw is really here. Make no mistake about it. Somehow I'm going to play that on loop, on a live stream loop, but I don't know how to do it. I got to get with Ghost to figure out or somebody else how to do it. But okay, let's get back to where he joins her on panel. Let me see, where did around 16:30. Around 16:30. Was it almost at it? Okay. This is Shizz Happens, December 7th. So it was just 2 days ago. Ernie goes on panel.
I mean, you don't have a better photo than that thing there to put up?
That's my co-host Scotto. We put him in a lot of AI
No, that right there,
situations.
that's good right there.
He's the prime rib minister as well.
Hopefully we'll get him to
How are you
think
doing?
maker.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
Ernie, will you help me grift for Christmas because I'm poor?
Well, it just depends on what you're looking for and what you got your eyes on.
Oh, I don't know. I just want to buy stuff for my kids. Where all of my money goes. Oh no, Ty, you want to see elegant? This one's elegant.
I love that. I was thinking of the Fabulous Baker Boys when I made that one.
What about starting your own business, Shizz?
Well, I mean, I co-own a business, but right now we're just starting out. We're not making money. We're doing good work though.
Well, what type of business is it?
Technically, I guess it would be technical analyzation. We do like adoption reunifications. We help on some cold case homicides. Help with missing persons, shit like that.
Well, that can be very interesting. That could be that could lead you into a lot of things.
Yeah, no, it is very interesting and it's fulfilling work for sure. It's just it's not making money at this juncture. We're just doing things because we have hearts. So
I'll speed it up.
It is what it is, I guess. Oh no, I talked to the Kaiser. I'll leave.
So I got a question. Do you set goals?
Do I set goals?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your goals?
My goals? I don't know if I'm going to publicly share that because I don't know if you know this about me, Mr. Child, but there's a huge faction on the internet that obsessively stalks.
That was a good choice for her to do, because what Ernie will do is he'll start out innocent, like he's trying to care about you, but all he's wanting to do is get your personal information and use it against you later. Oh, I know, Michelle. I was so glad that she was an educated woman, because this really could have gone another way. That's how he gets into, he says he's going to get into these communities. I'm going to take over everything, and only the dumb ones fall for it. So I'm glad she's educated. That's why I hope she does dig into him. I left a message in the comments and told her that she could use any of my playlists or any of my videos, and if she had any questions, to contact me. And I can even send her his, wonderful resume that he sent me. So we'll see how. I just can't wait. To me, there could be never enough coverage. I don't care if 40 more people started covering Ernie. I'd watch every one of them, because each person's going to have a different take on it. Like Katie did this live, and there's other people that want to do this live. I don't care. We could all do this live and each have a different take on it. And each time find something different and maybe reach one more person. So, we could never have enough people covering Ernie. I hate people that be a gatekeeper over the Ernie content. Oh, come on.
Stalks me and tries to figure out my whole life. So I don't know if I want to do that.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the
Navy
club.
Tex. Wow, long time no see.
I love how these people are just coming out of the woodwork that we haven't seen.
I love when people. I love that. Was it Navy Tex that used to come in VC and dramatic read Kaiser's part of messages? I think it was.
That was so good.
And she was amazing. It's good to see you. Dang.
Now you know how I feel. I get stuff like that all the time. People want to know what I had to eat. People want to know, actual people, they'll see me out, and then it literally turns into, I don't know, it's crazy. It's really, really, it's weird.
Nobody cares what you have to eat, and nobody comes up to you when you're out to eat. Stop flattering yourself, Ernie. Brad just went around your hometown and another town and asked if they knew who you were, and nobody even knew who you were. More lies.
Yeah, they have no lives, and their lives become about me, which is, it would be flattering, except it's not very flattering to have mentally insufficient people obsessed with you.
I was kind of thinking the same. It's borderline flattering. Oh, someone wants to spend all this attention on me, but I want it to be good attention, right?
No, even if it's bad attention, I want it to be from a formidable opponent and not a fucking brainless idiot.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's right. Blame Shizz. Blame Shizz.
Pay attention to the chat over here because Michelle joins in at some point, and AVN and Simon Girl join in at some point.
Dude, okay. The funniest thing that happened this week was that Vegas Vips got doxxed. Not by me. I was.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. I just don't get it.
Dude, I'm not squishy.
Never really been tested.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, have you ever really been tested?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, you're very what's the word I need here? You're very in tune with these investigations, but have you ever really been tested?
Again, in what fashion? For autism? For STDs?
No,
For what?
no, hell no. But see, you're funny too. You got a comical side. But like, you know, I look at your channel, and I don't come up on your panel much. I think it's maybe like the third time I've ever been here, and I don't do that. I don't come up on your panel, and I watch your show sometimes, and I wonder, like, you give off this very, very sophisticated, in-tuned investigator. You kind of remind me of a old friend I once had, and she was very, very in tune with things in life. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand why you don't have as many people watch you, and you don't have as many people who, you know, try to get behind
regularly.
He seems to think that since he put Summer Wells in his name and he's been getting viewers, that anybody that doesn't have 300 viewers or 200 viewers is less than him. And so he goes over in a condescending way saying, "Oh, I don't know why you don't get so many viewers. Ernie, the only reason you get viewers, the only reason you've got viewers is because Benny legitimatized you when he co-signed your bullshit, and when Brooks and Dolly put you on their channel. And why was all that? What's the root of all that? Summer Wells. If it wasn't off the back of a missing little girl, you wouldn't have shit. And the more people stick around and see that you're not about that missing little girl or missing children, you're about your vanity, you're about your air quote travels, you're about your past. Nothing current. Still to this day, no money giveaway, no lessons taught, no missing children talked about, no general awareness. It's all about you, how much weight you've gained or lost, what your muscles look like, what they don't look like, where you're going next, and who you're beefing with. Drama. Yes, crybaby, that's it. Summer Wells brings him numbers, and that's the only reason he's got numbers. That's the only reason. And it's just going to take time for these new people to realize this. You know, we can sit here and tell them, you know, all day long, but they're going to have, some of them are going to have to learn them on their own. And I hope they learn sooner or later for their pocketbook's sake. So, and remember, when you buy a membership with him, that's adding to his ego. I have a gifted membership and I'm blocked, which should be, you know, if he's going to give away money. Are you for real? Said Constance, I kept dropping facts in his chat yesterday about rescued children, and he didn't care. Of course not. He's not there for the children. Yeah, and he's running for governor. The only thing good about that is his first public appearance, he's going to be in Kentucky. And if he's in Kentucky, the cops will pick him up. So run for governor, Ern. You're going to have some public speaking there, you know, and you're going to have to step foot in there publicly. And they're going to get you. It's the people in his chat, Wreath Maker. It's people in his chat like he has 300. Oh, he thinks he's big time now. I couldn't do it. No. I mean, not even as a joke. Not even because I want to be nosy. You know, I was gifted one, and if I want to be nosy, you know, and I feel dirty just being in there with a green on. Ugh. Michelle, did he take your wrench? I heard him being, you know, kind of bossy to you, and I didn't know if he took your wrench or not. Yeah, and he doesn't know what big numbers are. He's going to be a big time YouTuber. I don't know how it works in Kentucky. Like if you run for governor, are you automatically on the ballot? You know, if someone puts your name on the ballot. But if someone's going to spend $500 to put his name on the ballot, they need to know the only reason he's doing it is because someone might check out his YouTube channel. But let him check out. He took it and he gave it back. Yeah, he's got to kiss that ass. Yeah, someone came along and gave him a little street cred. Yeah. And I blame Benny for that. Like it or not. Hey, Sally. Like it or not. You know. And I remember when Benny had a live stream one time, and he said, you know, I feel responsible for bringing Ernie Shell to YouTube. And Ernie wasn't near as menacing then as he is now. Well, when you legitimize him by, having him on your channel and bringing him into your Summer Wells community, then Dolly's seen that. Then Dolly brought him in, and people think that he's legitimatized, but he's not. It's just going to take time for it all to die down again. And it's just going to take patience. I just hope in the meantime we can reach the people that might be giving the money. Watch him all you want. Just don't give him any money. I mean, even watching him, I suppose, gives him money because it gives you AdSense. But I don't know. AdSense isn't near as much as buying a membership, sending him a super chat, or sending him a cash app. He was threatening people again today in his live. Who was he threatening? Yeah, he didn't get too close to any Candace bullshit. I'm going to push play on this for a little bit.
Kind of I'm very brash and blunt about things. And I don't know, I devote time to like my
Boston BFM says, this fucking idiot.
real life relationships, but not my, like, I think it's my first stream in a bit.
Well, how many relationships you having these days?
Well, I mean, relationships in the
She
general
did say
term.
relationships, you know that,
I
right?
don't, okay, but that doesn't, I didn't say romantic relationship.
He's always got to be some kind of womanizer, sexual bullshit. That's hardly the public image you want to put up, Ernie.
Relationships, friendships, or relationships, your familial relationships, all those.
Okay, cool.
So,
but you do this stuff as a hobby. You're very good at it, obviously. And you wouldn't, if you weren't good at it, you wouldn't have people like coming at you. You do understand when you say things about people and it's the truth about people, that's when they get mad, right?
Oh yeah, I know. I like making them
Otherwise,
mad.
they don't get mad at all.
I purposefully upset them. Yes.
To hear everybody say it with me, I've doxed everybody in the community. But the way I look at that is,
you haven't doxed everybody in the community. You think that's your superpower, but it's not. But you think if you say it over and over again that people are going to think that. Just like saying you're going to dox Jen or you're going to dox Michelle or that you know who Behind Green Eyes is already. You say that and then you go, oh, well, I'm not that guy anymore. So you don't have to put it, prove it. I would never say prove it because that would mean you would dox somebody. But the reason you don't is because you can't. It's more of your bullshit and lies. AVN guy says poking Shizz is not a good thing for him to do. The last Stolen Valor PS that did that is currently in prison. Good. We'll get to the Stolen Valor part of this here in a minute.
Is I don't think I've doxed as many. They usually dox themselves, but they blame it on me anyways.
I can see that. Like people that come into YouTube with a full legal name and then they complain that people doxed them, but here they are with their full legal name on YouTube.
That's always blown my mind.
Well, I used the example and I used it the other night. I had about 350 in chat when I did this, and I knew there were some people in there that had done some things, and I was like,
350 in chat. He's probably pushing that by 100.
Well, I started off and I said something, and then these people were like, no, we weren't doing that. Da, 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 da. I didn't name no names.
And here's his old fable. He has many fables of, well, the whore in church, he can use many things, but no, he uses whore in church. Link to that channel, please. Okay, let me get it. Here's the video link, and you can go get the video, get her channel link off this video. While you're there, give her a like. Barbara says, I didn't think a freaking houseboat with a personal gym would cause him to want to go after Ibs today or others. I'm sorry. Oh, that's just because Jen never gave him any money, and he lost Jen, he wants Jen to give him more money. I heard him say today at the end, I tuned in some of it, and he said, oh, Jen, you can come back, but, you can come back, but I want it to be under, I don't know, such terms, because he thinks he's getting everybody back. He thinks he's going to get you back, Barbara. I heard him in there kissing your ass, and I heard him trying to kiss Jen's ass. So he thinks he's building up his army. Right. He had a full list, and he knows if he docks some mean girls, that's the end of him and Benny. So he ain't going to dox any mean girls. He ain't going to do anything to jeopardize his relationship with Benny because he knows that's the only reason he's where he's at now is because of Benny. So he ain't going to do anything, to upset Benny. He's going to keep kissing his ass.
These people in the chat was, no, I didn't do this. I didn't do this. I didn't do this. Why would you stand up? It's kind of like saying there's 4 whores in the chat and 4 women just stand up. I ain't a whore without naming no names. See, you just outed yourself.
Yeah, I agree with that. Kind of like, I don't know. I would maybe call it
kind of like when I posted that meme the other day and a bunch of dudes thought it was about them and were like, I don't live with my mom. And I'm like, well, because that wasn't about you.
Bingo.
There you go.
Yeah, if they put the shoe on and they lace that shoe up, then they're the ones wearing it.
There you go. And they pretty much, the shoe was already half on their foot anyway. When they seen it, they just tied it up. It's exactly. So, you're very smart, but are you really using your full potential? That's what I wanted to ask you.
Well, I mean,
are you selling vitamin supplements, Ernie?
No, but if I was, are you in the market?
Pass.
No, like for me, people ask me about that my project I do. I have that Ultimate Super Soldier Serums project that I take myself, and it goes beyond anything I've ever done. Anything, my physical health is the best thing for me right now. Like I'm all in tune about being in shape because I know, if I'm going to go out here and do the next part of my life,
check off the checklist: vanity, womanizing a woman, tooting his own horn, talking about his past, and talking about his travels. And talking about who he's beefing with. That's all his videos are about.
Become that predator hunter I once was. I've got to be in shape to do it. So being at the gym, being where I started off and Shamrock boxing, just going back to that kind of gave me an understanding. Like, hey, you got to kind of go back where you was and like where everything first started. And that's what I kind of did. Then I started training a little bit here and there, getting back in shape, and I just wanted to really look good to fit the part because I know the media is going to follow and all that. But you got to look good. You got to really be able to do it. If you say you're going to do it, you got to do it. And God give me a second.
He's supposed to be about saving children, but in order to save children, he's got to get his, what do you call it, gimmick back. He's got to get his hat back. He's got to get his teeth back. He's got to get his muscles back. Meanwhile, if he was really who he says he is, children are going unrescued. People are going uneducated. People aren't learning their lessons like they're supposed to be learning. You can teach general awareness, situational awareness, whatever other awareness. You don't need your truth to do that. You don't need to cam up to do that. But is he doing it? No. He's too busy talking about his vanity, talking about where he's beefing, who he's beefing with, where he's been, his travels, and drama. All things that he doesn't, if he's there for the children. That's all his videos are.
Get a chance at life, and that's what I'm doing.
I mean, I am a shape. I'll give you that.
A pear is a shape. Hi, Boston.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Ernie was talking about, what was it, Super Soldier Serum?
He's Captain HIV or some shit. Ernie's full of shit.
You think?
Yeah, a little bit. Just let him go. He'll tell us something funny here in a minute.
You could tell the monkey story again, Ernie.
Which one?
What's the monkey story?
Which monkey?
The monkey story is on Stone Vet. Let me see if I can find it. I wonder if he took out all his Ernie videos. Let me see if I can find it really quick. We won't watch it. I'll just put the link in there so you know what he's talking about. Videos. MONKEY. Bigger things. He received monkeys by throwing bananas at them. Where's the long version? Or maybe we'll just watch this one. I thought he had a longer one.
This is fantastic. This could not be any more stoner fucking tastic.
This is hilarious.
Man, I know it's Wednesday and most people, you know, have like for real adult jobs and shit, but man, if you are stoned listening to this, this is really fucking incredible.
This is Ernie's monkey story.
Now the monkey splattered.
I'll give Stone Vet a like.
And no matter how many bananas you throw, I gotta back this up.
And it his.
Okay, here we go.
Now, when the monkey falls and hits the ground,
Right.
the monkey will splatter. It will break things. It's not going to be 100% monkey. No matter how many bananas you throw at that monkey. And it eats.
And then that's where the monkey goes splatter.
Oh, this is fucking. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, Ern.
Pretty much useless. It's still not that. And the only thing
Here's this video.
that can be grabbed a hold of is concrete.
Oh, that's right. The only thing.
Concrete, ground, solid. That tiger is solid. Now, when the monkey falls and hits the ground, the monkey will splatter. It will break things. It's not going to be 100% monkey. No matter how many bananas you throw at that.
It ain't gonna be 100% monkey. I gotta get that clean.
Yes, okay, now back to the video.
More than one monkey story?
There's a couple monkey stories. One just entered the chat.
He calling us a monkey.
Was that a dig?
Again, did you see what I just did? I didn't even say
Yeah.
a name. I didn't even say a name, and look at the monkey. He spoke.
I
Yeah.
think this video of you in some trailer park getting your teeth kicked in. What was that all about?
Who won the fight? Who won the fight? Who won the fight?
Well,
I did. I
assume-
did. I did.
No,
I
you
did.
You didn't win that.
I did. I won the fight. Pal. Watch the whole fight.
It's cut off. I assume probably by you.
Watch the whole fight. I won the fight, Val.
How
You
can he
big
not be?
tough
He's
guy.
chock full of super soldiers.
Around here we call that crystal methamphetamine.
You would know. So,
Yeah.
so who are you? What are you? Tell me about who you are. Who are you? You have a panel. You have a channel. I mean, what is it?
What do you have?
No, well, I have a hell of a lot of following.
A lot of hot air. Is that what we're measuring things
I
by?
have
Is hot
people.
air?
A hell of a lot of followings.
Okay.
Look, if you're saying it's hot air, then why do I have thousands of people who follow me?
Thousands of people.
Hell of a lot of
following.
following.
A lot of hot air. Is that what we're measuring things
I
by?
have
Is hot
people-
air
I
today?
have- Look, if you're saying it's hot air, then why do I have thousands of people who follow me?
You don't have thousands of people that follow you. You have 3,000 subscribers. That doesn't mean they all follow you. When you only get, let's give you credit, let's give you 300 views per video. I mean, in your live chat, That means only 10% of them are following you at the time. You don't get 3,000 views on your videos, so they're not all following you. They're subscribers, Ernie. They're subscribers. And you know why you got subscribers from Summer Wells. Nothing more, nothing less.
Because you're a locale.
And because you're a locale. How could I forget that? Absolutely.
So I'm a locale, but yet I have people who actually give me money, people who buy my memberships. I have 100 new members, or I have 50 new members since last night's show.
Get that, folks? What Ernie's all about? The money. He's got people that send him money, people that buy his memberships. And he got 50 memberships since last night's show. His memberships are $2.99 is the lowest. No, $1.99 I think is the lowest. So what's Ernie about? Is he about children? He's over here on a new platform where he can talk about children to new people. But let's see if he mentions children one time.
So you tell me if that's a locale. Hey, I tell you what, I'll be a locale. You know what? I'll be a
Everyone
locale.
loves a good train wreck.
If I'm a locale and I have the following of the people, then I'm more than welcome to be that. Hell yeah, I'll do that every day.
Okay. Everybody wants to be a cowboy, and sometimes you get Ernie, and some of you are clowns. You're a clown.
And you know, I call people like you keyboard warriors. I call people like you keyboard warriors. Because if you did somebody's face, you would never say it face to face. I mean, it's kind of like you kind of come up on the panel and you're like a bitch with an attitude, but yet you don't really have an attitude. So therefore,
He's always got to criticize the guys and call him a bitch or offer him up to a fight that he knows no one will take up because he has HIV.
before you're just a bitch, how's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that all you can say? You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I don't waste my time with people like you. I came up here to have a conversation with Shizz, and I think Shizz is an awesome person. I think she's just not using her full potential, yet she would be great. That's all.
Not using her full potential, and she would be great if she would join his team. That's what he tells everybody. That's what he's told Michelle. That's what he told Barbara just the other day. That's probably what he told Jen. That's what he's told Sarah. That's what he's told, anybody. You would be great, and you're not living up to your full potential. You could be great. He thinks that's some kind of grooming tool compliment that people are going to go, oh, really? Well, how could I be great? Or, oh, Ernie's paid attention to me. Let's go listen to him.
And you're going to get her to full potential.
Does the super soldier serum come in a female formula then? Or is it, what's the deal with it?
That only comes on if you're ready to ride the tiger.
Oh, my God.
Remember when he said that his sister tried it? So it does come in. He did give it to a female.
Anyway, I think this guy. No, but seriously, I think this guy's like another AC version of AC. Someone I told you about beforehand, and then all of a sudden you find out. It's time tells all, and it's slowly but surely. Hey.
Right, time does tell all, and slowly but surely. Stone Vet says he's a wanted fugitive, 5'3", smells like raw ass and begs for money. Ride the tiger, baby.
It's just way slowly but surely. That's the biggest thing I can say, and I think it's great.
5'3". SV, is he really 5'3"?
No.
Well, how tall are you?
I'm 5'8.5".
Oh, see, okay. The only issue I have with that is I've encountered someone else on the internet who also asserted they were 5'8.5", and in person I had to bend my knee to be shorter than him in a photo, and I'm 5'6". So.
Okay, well, if you want to test that, we can test that.
Not to be confused with the person who said they were 5'12". Okay.
Which was hilarious.
So, I guess, I don't know why people think that I'm so small, but I love that. I love that part. When they see me in real life, they're like, oh my God.
Well, haven't you
He's average size. Okay. Don't know.
His mugshot shows he's 5'5".
True, Jade.
Oh
yeah, because they put you in front of like a measuring thing.
What's up, SV?
It says 5'6", but I'm leaning forward in it, so yeah, I'll go with that. But I'm 5'8.5".
He was on your tippy toes, and you're probably 5'3".
No, it's not terribly important, I guess.
It's not, but if you lie about that, what else won't you lie about?
Amen.
Well,
do you wear lifts in your shoes? Someone's asking.
Do I have lifts in my shoes?
He sure
No,
does.
but I have before.
Stonevet says to tell us about your ninja skills. Do you have a blender?
No, I did have one. It busted up.
Oh, ninja blenders are cool.
They are. They're really, really cool, actually. Matter of fact, I used them when I was doing protein powders like crazy. I was mixing my own formulas and stuff.
A little super
Yeah.
soldier shake.
That was confusing. So you said you were 5'8.5", and then you conceded you're 5'6".
No, I never conceded. I said I was leaning forward and everything in that picture. If you look at it, you can see it. There's a little place on it, and I was leaning forward when I did it because I
You
knew the
said it
internet
said
would go wild.
because you were leaning forward and that you were 5'6".
Yes,
Okay, but you just
I kinda leaned
previously
forward,
said
bent
moments
down
ago
a
you're
little bit, yeah.
5'8.5".
I'm 5'8.5" is what I am. With boots,
He said he leaned forward because he knew the internet would go wild about it. So he's okay. If we go by his lie, he puts shit out there to make people go wild about it, and then he cries that people are going wild about it, and then he cries because people are bullying him. You can't have it both ways, Ernie. But you know that's just your cope method. That's the way you cope with being a short guy, saying, "Oh, I lean forward just to make the internet go wild." You sound like an idiot, Ernie.
zone, I'm almost 5'10". I don't know. Just depends. Depends on what it is.
No, it doesn't depend
Depends
on
on
what
what,
you've been. With your feet barefooted, your ass against the wall, you're 5'6" maybe. It doesn't depend on anything.
It just depends.
Hey, Viper, did I say
But
hi?
anyways, yes, I emailed you back. I don't know if you got my new email or not, but I was wanting you to do an investigation on me. I was wanting you to do that.
Same thing you told me, remember? I want you to do an investigation on me. I'll even send you my resume, which he did.
Okay. I haven't got your email. I haven't really checked my emails, to be fair, though.
You do not want that, bud.
Same thing he said to Evil Ghost.
No, I think you're going to be sorry just like a lot of other people. But anyways,
Nobody's sorry, Ernie. Nobody's sorry. Don't fool yourself in thinking that, because nobody's sorry.
I ain't worried about you. You know, I wouldn't waste my time with you. You're not worth
All right,
the
well, if you'd like
effort.
me to investigate you, I can do that.
Yeah, I want you
As
to.
always,
Yeah, I want you to. I want you to.
my email is shizzhappensyt@gmail.com. That's shizzhappens, letter Y, letter T,
What do you need?
gmail.com.
What do you need from me? What do you need from
Hey,
me?
Rolling Stone.
Name, date of birth, and location is all I need. But if anyone wants to send me anything else, my email.
Well, yeah, you can pull up everything on me. I want you to pull up everything. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shizz Happens YT. Okay, good deal. Shizz Happens YT.
The
like
last
that.
Stolen Valor guy that pulled this is eating Christmas dinner behind bars this year. I
Okay,
don't
good
think you
deal.
want to
Thank
do
you.
this, bud.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. And I'm not stolen valor, bitch. But anyways, it is what it is. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I want you to look into my bounty hunting, my executive
That's what the
protection
last guy
stuff.
said.
Did you like a dog, the bounty hunter thing? Did you have feathers in your hair, or were you?
No, we had gay ass leather wristbands.
No, never did.
What was your
Never did
flair?
that. Never did that. Never did that.
All right, I need to know what your bounty hunter flair was.
No, it's just my
Wristbands.
it's just my hat with crocodile teeth and everything.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just
The gay hat.
pretty fast, you know.
So you were in the service, Ernie?
I was in the military, yes.
No, you weren't.
Okay.
Did you
I was.
graduate boot camp?
I went to basic training, yes, I did.
Did you
You wanna
graduate was the
offer?
question.
I went to basic training, yes, I did.
So you
There you
didn't
go.
graduate.
Did you
You didn't
graduate
graduate.
basic training?
I
So
had
you're
an
not a
accident.
veteran.
I had an accident, and that's
So
what
you're not a
everybody don't know.
veteran.
That's what nobody
Oh,
knows.
my
So
God.
you're not a veteran.
If you had an accident and that was legit, Ernie, knowing that you're in the National Guard, when you had your accident, when you came to and got your senses about you, you would say, Mom, Dad, sister, somebody, go to my guard and tell them what happened. Or let's say you waited until you were all out of the hospital and then you would have went to the guard and said, here's what happened. No, you didn't do any of that. You didn't show up. You didn't report. You didn't tell them anything was going on, and they eventually dismissed you. So this bullshit of you having an accident, and this accident, once they find out that you had an accident, it's going to get your veteran status back. No, it's not. Because common sense and common people are going to say, well, why didn't you just tell us you had an accident?
End of
I had
story.
that. Anyways, whatever.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
whatever.
claiming you're not stolen valor, and you're saying
I'm not stolen valor. I never even
claimed.
claimed the military. They pushed that on me.
No, they didn't. You had pictures in your YouTube and on your Facebook of you in camos with a letter from the National Guard. You posted that before anybody questioned you about it. But then when you ask people to investigate you and they go and they see this picture, that's how they investigate it. Nobody pushed it on you. You pushed it on yourself by posting the pictures publicly and your paper publicly. And then people ask you about it and you said you were in the military. Nobody pushed it on you. Don't let him tell you this bullshit that it was pushed on him. He posted the public pictures first.
They said that. They said, and I said, oh, yeah, I was in the National Guard. All of my training is from executive protection.
Nobody asked where your training come from. Nobody said, where did your training come from, Ernie? Not yet, anyway. So the answer that, I know, they pushed this on me. All my training came from the National Guard. It doesn't matter. I mean, the executive protection. It doesn't matter. Nobody asked that question. Another manipulation tactic.
Protection. That's a fact.
How do you?
Well, that's
But you're a
military,
felon.
buddy.
Oh, big deal. Okay, big deal.
Okay. How do you get clearances as a felon to do executive protection and carry a gun?
I wasn't a felon until a year ago or 4 months ago. You know that, right?
We'll figure it out. That's
No,
all right.
that just shows you how stupid you are. That
Stupid.
just goes to show you how stupid you are. Yes,
Did you
that's how stupid
graduate
you are.
basic training?
That's how stupid you are.
Did you graduate basic training?
I never claimed it.
And he does that ad hominem thing where they ask you a question and then you're stupid. Answer the question, Ernie. Otherwise, you look like a bozo. Liar.
Never claimed it.
Okay, so you're saying
Never
you
did I
didn't
claim
graduate.
Yes,
Can you
you
I
just
went to
say
the
it?
National Guard. I went to
Why
the
is it so
National
hard to
Guard.
say?
I went to National Guard.
You went there.
I did go to the National Guard. I signed for the National Guard. I sure did.
Okay. Did you graduate basic training for the National Guard?
I went to basic training.
Okay. Why is that so hard for you
There
to
we
say?
go.
You got all this integrity you claim and all this.
Oh,
Why
I got
can't
a
you just
plenty of
say-
integrity, dude. How many times you ever been on the news?
Dude.
How many times you ever done anything? I've done it. You haven't.
You've been on the news, gives you integrity. The one thing you're talking about, the Kyle Rittenhouse, you walked up to the gal and asked for an interview. She didn't organically interview you. Any time that you've been on the news, it hasn't been organic, except maybe the one time with the Brian Laundrie. Someone found out that you were looking and it was mentioned on the news. Now, you know, it pains me to give him credit for anything, but if I say he was never on the news and then he shows that he was on the news, I'm the liar. So I have to tell you about the times that he was on the news that I know about. Because I'm not like Ernie. I'm not going to lie.
You haven't done a goddamn thing. Nothing. Have you done.
Never.
You've never done nothing.
I've never
You've
been
never
in the
done
military.
anything.
I've never gone to basic training. It's not.
You've
hard for
never
me to
done
tell you
anything.
that.
You've never done anything. You're a
how
loud
easy
mouth
it
piece
is?
of shit who runs his mouth up here. That's all you are.
So loud.
You'll never admit to nothing else, okay?
All because you
Simple.
can't say you didn't graduate basic training.
Okay,
Right.
so whatever.
Just say it, man. The truth will set
Whatever.
you free.
I never
It's
claimed
okay.
it. I never
You-
claimed it.
Yes, you did.
You never claimed what?
I never claimed it. I never claimed the military stuff.
Yes, you did. You put the pictures out on your Facebook and your YouTube, and you still show them to this day. And you put your paper out there. That's claiming it, Ernie. By posting it, you claimed it.
Who did? Who is they?
They said it, and I said, well, you know what?
Who
I
are
was
they?
in the National Guard.
But you wasn't.
Viper Neum, and all them other people over there.
No, it wasn't Viper and them. It was you that put the pictures out there that made people say, "Oh, were you in the military?" I asked way before Viper asked.
What's this?
But you wasn't in the National Guard.
Hey, TD.
Yeah, I was.
You were in training to be in the National Guard.
Well,
was-
no. So according to
No.
this paperwork, it says that his net services period was 1 year, 6 months, 25 days. Soldier was discharged without personal notice per NGR 600-200.
Discharged without personal notice because you couldn't be bothered to go in there and tell them where you were at. You took off. You're going to say you were in a wreck. Somebody could have went in there and told them what was happening, and then you would have been good to go. But you just took off and never reported back.
Paragraph 8 through 21.
Mhm.
So did you abandon? That's what that code
No.
is, right?
No,
Okay, so what happened?
Sure did.
What were the
I
what
was in an
led to
accident.
your discharge?
I was in an accident.
Did it involve a monkey?
Or a
No, it
bee?
involved your mama. I was in an accident.
Oh shit!
That
I was
you
in
never
an accident.
reported.
No,
What kind of accident?
it's none of your business.
Oh,
Sure
golly,
did,
Ernie.
TD.
Sorry, in real time, I'm getting sent things and I'm just reviewing.
Good
I was
deal.
just going to ask that. You just got those 5 minutes after
Uh-huh,
asking. Miss
Viper.
Grizzle.
Ask and ye shall receive.
All right, awesome.
So you said executive security. Anybody famous or we'd ever heard of? You've
Macaulay Culkin, Chris Hemsworth. I was with the Kyle Rittenhouse trial.
You know, if he was with Macaulay Culkin or any of them folks like that, there'd be pictures. There's pictures of shit that he hasn't done for photo ops and photoshopped. Why have we never seen any of these pictures, Ernie?
Rittenhouse case, media for the security is on the news.
Media for the security. Media for the security. You mean security for the media
you're rattling
that nobody can prove?
the famous or we'd ever heard of? You've
Macaulay Culkin, Chris Hemsworth. I was with the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, Kyle Rittenhouse case, media for the security is on the news.
You're rattling off a bunch of stuff, and then you
Well, go look at
Kyle
it.
Rittenhouse. What
Media security.
for the media?
Yeah, for
Or for
WGN.
Kyle Rittenhouse?
Media security.
Security for the media?
Yep.
Or for Kyle Rittenhouse?
I just said it. I'm not going to repeat myself.
Well, no, I think you play this game where you throw out some names, but then
Go look at it. Go check it out.
Absolutely.
Yes, go look at it. Go look at my license. Go look at my license, certifications, all that too as well.
Your license and certifications prove nothing. You say you was a bounty hunter for 20 years. There should be a list of people you've worked for in 20 years. Or if he was a damn good employee and didn't go anywhere, there should be able I worked for this guy for 10 years. I worked for this guy for 10 years. I worked for this guy for 5 years. There's none. You cannot tell. You've never told me anywhere you've worked. You've just held the license. And holding the license doesn't mean shit. Anybody can go down and get a license and say, see, I'm a licensed bounty hunter. That does not mean you worked anywhere. Where did you work, Ernie? Show us proof. You show us proof. Or maybe Shizz can show us, what she finds out if she digs that deep. I couldn't find anywhere you worked. You even sent me your resume. And I couldn't find anywhere on there where you worked for a bail bondsman for 20 years. When I called the TAP VA that you always talk about, they couldn't even find your license for that year. I found it later, but they said, no, because he would have to take the course. What they were looking at is you got to take a course once a year, and you hadn't taken the course that year, let alone the 20 years before. If you was a bounty hunter for 20 years, you'd think they'd know right off the top of their head, oh, Ernie Shell? Yeah, and show you the records because it's public information once you find it. But for 20 years, where have you worked for 20 years? Not where you've held a license, Ernie. Not where you've held a certificate. Where have you worked for 20 years as a bail bondsman?
the media was needing a bunch of protection.
Yes. You do know that the riots happened, right? You remember when the riots was going on that year before that when they burnt Kenosha down? Yeah, really? So yes, they do.
You were there?
I was.
How long were you there?
I was there for that for a period of time, and I was also there the following year for the trial. Yes.
Period of time can be 5 minutes.
Right.
How long were you there?
I was there.
How long were you there?
I was also part of January 6th. I was
part of January 6th. What's that mean? Part of January 6th. You stormed the Capitol? Or was you just a bystander out looking? Or did you storm the Capitol, Ernie?
questioned by the FBI, Department of Home.
If you were questioned by the FBI, we'd see a paper about it.
Land, all that.
And then you went on to do executive security after January 6th?
That just goes to show you this is a dumb son of a bitch. I've been doing executive security for about 20 years, pal.
Excuse me, how does it make him a dumb son of a bitch that he doesn't know your lore and he's asking
He can sit here and try to turn everything, this, that, and stuff he don't even know.
Ask the question, dude. Sir.
Ask the fucking question, then, dude. Quit making a statement because you're nothing. You're nothing. You're a sorry piece of shit.
Why are you upset about questions? You were asking Shizz to look into.
He's very upset about questions.
Ask the question.
I'm just asking questions, bud.
Ask the questions. Ask the question.
How, as doing executive, I know some people that have done security at that level. You don't seem to have the temperament to be able to do any type of work like that.
Absolutely.
Okay, then, I gave it to you. You guys go look it up. Do your own research on it. Let me just say this. I'm
part of
going
that's
somewhere.
asking
I'm going
questions,
places
isn't it,
you're
bud?
not, okay?
Well, I
Simple
mean,
as
do
that.
you understand where his skepticism comes from when you're
I
viscerally
really don't.
reacting?
He really thinks he's going someplace. He really thinks that he is on this kite that's going to take him up, 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 up. And it's not, because he's fake. Where he's at now, the momentum he's got now, will not last because he's fake. The people that are there to see him rescue children. They're hoping that he's going to rescue children, and there's somewhere wells, and he's this predator hunter that he says he is. But the more they hang around and see for themselves, he's nothing about vanity, what he used to do, the drama that he's in, womanizing women, or searching for a woman. There's nothing more to his live streams besides lies, skits.
Really don't.
That's
I
not
really
usually
don't.
something they look for.
I don't. Somebody
in those
questions
So they
people like
hired
somebody
you.
questions when you say people rescue kids, stuff like that, with the predator hunter stuff, with the stuff I've done with Trump Towers, detailed security, and all that.
How is Trump Towers rescuing children? How is detailed security rescuing children?
You know, when you come in with people that like this, and they automatically say this bullshit and everything.
Well, he's
it
never encountered
automatically,
you before, and he's meeting your claims with skepticism, which everyone should do.
and that's
You
why
should
when he
always
first
be
started.
asking
Yeah,
questions.
and he starts out with the HIV shit when he first comes up here. So you think I'm going to respect him? No, I'm not.
Do you have
I'm not going to
HIV?
respect. I'm not going to respect this. I'm going to
Do
respect
you
him for
have
nothing.
HIV? I've heard you claim that before.
In fair, yeah, one of the panels he came up on, he did talk about his status. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I've seen a video of you getting thumped in a trailer park by some kid with no training at all, and you're claiming to be executive security
No
for all
kid.
those
Whoa,
high-profile
no
people.
training at all. Did you know his daddy was in Chuck Norris's movies and trained with Chuck Norris? You dumb son of
His daddy was trained by Chuck Norris. Doesn't mean he was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Okay,
his
so
dad
is
was
your
in
dad
Chuck
actually a
Norris.
fighter? What does that mean? I'm confused. What
His dad
Chuck Norris have to
trained
do
with
with
Chuck
any of
Norris.
this?
Well, you
Shout out
know,
Chuck Norris.
huh?
I just said shout out Chuck Norris since he got a shameless plug.
Yeah. Shout out
I'm
Chuck
not
Norris.
sure, Ernie.
Shameless plug. Really?
He came up randomly in conversation. That's fucking. I haven't had anyone plug Chuck Norris. I haven't heard his name in quite some time. So shout out Chuck Norris.
Yeah, the guy was a martial artist. He kicked hard.
Ern,
Yeah, for a big guy like
in your
him.
professional opinion, since you've had all this vast experience in combatives and whatnot, did that kid appear to be classically trained in any type of martial arts that you fought in that video?
Did you see what that guy looked like?
I didn't ask what he looked like. I said, in your professional opinion, you're claiming
6'4",
you're a professional.
The guy is
Did it appear he
6'4".
had any type of...
Shall we watch the video or just a clip of it? I don't have the part where he gets clicked, where it's hit to the trailer skirt. But I have the part where he fights the guy. Okay. Oh, maybe I didn't upload it yet. I'll upload it later. Where did I put it? I'll upload it later and you guys can make the decision for yourself. But no, he doesn't look personally trained at all.
Did you see what that guy looked like?
I didn't ask what he looked like. I said, in your professional opinion, you're claiming you're a professional.
The guy
Did
is
it appear
6'4".
he had any type of martial
The guy is
arts
6'4", 264 pounds, bodybuilder, dude. I was 140 pounds. Literally, I dropped down 10, 12 pounds just to fight this guy.
Did he, in your professional opinion, at any time in that fight, indicate to you that he had had any type of training?
I know he's had training. I know who he is.
And you think that's what a trained fighter is?
I know he's had training. What are you getting at?
Okay, sure.
I would have
No
thought your
further
super
questions.
soldier. I would have thought your super soldier serum would have given you the edge.
I won the fight.
Can I ask you something? So I showed some documents that I believe you had furnished me a bit ago, and there's a discrepancy in these documents. Can you explain that?
No, what's the discrepancy?
You know
What's
what?
the discrepancy?
I am.
No.
No.
What's the discrepancy?
Well, no, I'm going to look into it, so I'll explain it when I go through the information.
Well, I want to know what the discrepancy is, because I always said that they was altered. My documents was. You're making my point. Keep going. Keep going with it.
Oh,
I love this. Yes,
I have
this
a
is where
full
the truth is.
records packet from
This is where
the National Personnel Records Center.
Right. This is where the
So the National Personnel Records Center.
So no.
altered
So
your
you got
records?
them from the National Personal Record Center. They
Barbara, was that the same Cody? I think it was different Codys, but I mean I can't be sure, but I think it was different Codys.
sent you them, or somebody else sent you them
I was
saying they were
forwarded
from
the
that.
email.
Forwarded the
attachment.
email. The attachment you was forwarded it from. Oh
Wait,
yeah, I
wait,
want to
wait
see
a
it.
second.
Mr. Schultz, to calm your nerve, I will also request it, and I will verify which version is accurate.
Well, so
That's
you
no
can't
problem.
request it. That's it. That would be illegal for you to request it.
That's
can't
not
do it.
accurate, sir.
That's
That's
not
not accurate. I've done previous coverage of a stolen valid person, and yes, we
I
were
don't
able to
know.
records.
Then do
Do you
it.
guys hear that, by the
That's
way? You guys
illegal.
hear that?
But go right ahead.
You guys hear that?
No, because I've got a case. I had a case that was going on with that anyways about somebody
you don't.
changing the records over.
Uh,
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
Oh God, they're
So-
changing the records. Do you have a copy of that lawsuit or filing regarding that situation?
The detective can tell you about it.
Wasn't a
Oh,
lot.
that'd be great. Can you email me the detective's name?
Well, you just
or
need to go.
email
You need to
phone
go
number?
back. You need to go back to it and look at it.
He wants just a minute. Let me get my dog quit barking. He wants everybody to verify everything, but then when you say, "Oh, do you have the information?" You have to dig it up yourself.
Back to what?
Because I had put charges on Viper for that.
Okay, I'm
Because
asking
I
you for
said he changed
documents
my-
relating to
Well,
that.
I want
I
you to do it, Shiz. I want to see you do it, Shiz. I want to see you do it, Shiz. In the meantime, the reason I actually came up here for
How
it was
am I
to ask you a couple.
anecdotally me
Well,
figure it
the
out?
meantime,
I
the
wouldn't
reason
be
I
able
came
to.
up here
You're
and
the
asked you
victim
about it.
if you filed charges. So
So-
I'm just asking you for information so I can get
No,
the records.
well, I asked you. I told you about my military stuff. This ain't what I was talking about. Again, you want to relate it to
No,
that.
you
I
said you just
look
had
into
some. No, you just said you had something going on relating to them altering your records. I'm asking for any information that would help me find records of that.
That's a case. That's another case. I got to get rid of
Okay,
this
do you have
stuff here
the
and then
docket
that.
number? Do you have the detective's name, phone number, and email? The
The
police
detective, I
department,
do.
even.
The detective, it's you get that from Angelo Stevens. He's got all that.
I don't know who the fuck Angelo Stephen is.
You should have it. It's your lawsuit. It's your charges. If you weren't lying and larping about it, you would have them. But the reason you don't have them is because you're lying and larping about it. She's a smart lady.
I'm
We
asking
said-
you.
We sat and actually had a conversation. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I got you. I know who she is. I know.
I'm just asking, like, so what's the name of the department? What department did you file with?
I don't know whatever city he's from, whatever the thing is there, Norwich
Okay.
or whatever. I think it's Norwich.
So can you see why it's hard to believe some of the things that you're saying when you're so evasive?
Well,
to
I'm not
anyone that's
evasive. I'm
asking
not
for
evasive
information?
about it. I'm not evasive about it. You asked me to come
Okay,
up with something
so you
right off
don't
the
know the
bat.
name of the police department.
It's
You
Norwich
don't
Police
know the
Department.
docket number. What is
Norwich
it?
Police Department.
Connecticut?
New York.
Where's
I think.
Norwich?
New York.
And do you know the approximate date?
Oh my God. When was it?
Or even just a year?
March.
A year is helpful.
March. This year.
Is this year? Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
And you don't remember the name of the detective? Do you remember the name of the
I
offending
don't
party that you were
remember.
filing on?
Yes. Angelo Stevens. Ugh.
PH
Well, I
or
really,
the-
Again, I mean, when you go look up the stuff I really did, like with the child trafficking stuff, when you go do all that, when you go look up with the stuff with
No, I want to look up
with the
everything, but the
Special
problem with
Forces of
records is
Liberty,
you need...
anti
The Special Forces of Liberty, you're not associated with. You can't be bothered to update your information. You know why you're not associated with them, Ernie? If you were still associated with them, they would have your current email and your current contact information. And it doesn't. The website isn't being kept up with. You was a driver and they put you in as the regional director, but you've been dismissed of those duties and nobody's been able to update the web. Nobody's taken the time to update the web address.
human
specific
trafficking stuff.
information.
Well, I want to see where you're at. I already got this. I know.
You asked
okay.
me to
I got
look
this. I
into,
got
so
this.
I'm just trying to gather information necessary to do so, and
I
you seem
got
mad
this. I
about
got
it.
this, bro.
You asked me to do.
Hear him saying, I got this, bro. He has to act like he has a team member on his side there, so he's not alone on the panel. He's pretending like someone's emailing him saying, fuck this, Ernie, get off the panel or something. And he's like, no, bro, it's okay. I got this. Delusions. Delusions. Nobody's talking to him. He's talking to himself.
Do this.
I got this, bro. It's all right.
But you
What's
asked me to
going
do it.
on?
Hey, Goya.
What's
Okay.
What's
up?
up, Josh?
Yo, yo.
Oh,
What's up,
that's
bro?
me.
Go vet enters the
What's
scene.
up?
Like Jay Snuka. So
Hey, Virgo.
Ernie has been really super well researched. He went and he did kind of like Kaiser did, except for Kaiser actually went to basic training.
Yeah.
If you look at the documents you were sent, it shows how it says down below that he was separated for failure to even show up to boot camp.
Right.
So,
He never even showed up.
he never even showed up.
Nope.
Yeah. In
He
fact,
had an accident.
that NGB 22. Yeah, he's been saying it depends on when it is and who he's talking to. He said that accident happened in Desert Storm. He said it's happened while he was active duty. He's also said he got kidnapped to Serbia. And got injected with special super soldier shit. That's no joke. We have it recorded.
So the whole I went to basic training for the guard was bullshit, Ernie.
Oh, totally. 100%. In fact, the NGB 22 that Shizz pulled up shows that he never went to basic training. And then
that's what that code meant?
over that?
Okay. I don't know the military code, so I don't know what it meant.
Of course not. No. I wouldn't expect you. It's totally. That's why I thought I was catching it. I only have a minute to be up here, by the way. But and I thought I just explained it. So his year and some change is when he was in basically the delayed entry program. So you train, you're a noob, you don't get, maybe they give you camis, whatever. And then you do some training, PT, some classes, shit like that. And then while you wait to go to basic training, and then he was AWOL for basic training. And so then it took him a little bit, but then they booted him. And that's why
it took him a little bit, and then they booted you. I thought they boot you automatically.
No, it's
well, you're sure what you're saying, though. They don't just boot you automatically unless there's a medical condition and medical things happen, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, of course not. Ernie, I don't care what you think.
You know what's funny about you, Stone Vet? You know what's funny about you?
A lot of things, but go ahead.
No, not really.
He's a funny guy.
Hey, looks aren't everything.
I know.
No, you got them right about that because his looks is nothing. You look at his physique and you look at what he's become. I mean, the motherfucker.
Why are you staring at me?
Right. Why are you staring at his physique? More of that, Hom. He's got to be. He can't debate you on his merits. Like with me, he cannot debate his merits. He's got to make up lies that I'm related to. No, I'm invested in the 736 or whatever fucking gang number that is, cartel, Mexican cartel. But on the other hand, I just gave money to a white supremacist group. Which is it, Ernie? Am I a white supremacist or am I in the Mexican gangs? I don't think I can be both. I think one would have my ass if I was the other. But he's just making up lies as he goes along. And that's what he does with Stone Vet. That's what he does with this guy on the panel. He has to start in on your looks, start in on something other than say no and stand up on his own merits. If he was anything like he said he would stand on his own merits and not have to play these stupid games. But he knows he can't.
Wider than his shoulders, people. Come on, God.
Like, you didn't take that. You didn't take the serum I sent you, Josh.
Like he thinks he's just a badass, and he's nothing but a piece of shit, really. Like I have the utmost respect for him.
Did you show up to basic training?
As a veteran, I have the utmost respect for him.
Thank you, sir.
But as a man, I think he's a piece of shit. Literally, this man is a piece of shit. Literally, he's a piece of shit.
Did he just lie about showing up to basic training? Like he
is a piece of shit.
Stand on your own merit.
But anyway, I never claimed the military. I never claimed it. I never claimed the military. No, I never claimed the military. They pushed that on me. And I said, you know what? I was in the National Guard. That was never my training thing. Executive protection was always my training. Is where I stood.
Nobody pushed it on you. Again, you posted pictures of you in the military. You posted papers of you in the military. Nobody pushed it on you.
So, and you know what? What's funny is Bill Clinton's Secret Service agent, Joe Cernas, was a guy who really trained me and everything.
Sure, but yet, you know what? Not stop that. Wouldn't you think something like that would be on his resume? Wouldn't you think that would be like top star, like on his resume? And I should be able to get a hold of who trained him. Nope, not on his resume. Nothing. No pictures. No pictures of this dude showed, training him. And we know how important pictures are to Ernie, but there's not one picture of this guy training him. That's how we know you're lying, Ernie.
So you can go back and look at that. I want you to. Well, anyway, you have all that. And you go to this one too.
Wait, I have all what?
You can look at that up. You can look it up. I mean, my license, my certifications, you look at all that.
So what he's talking about is drunk ass Logan, who, fine, Logan, I feel for you, buddy. But Logan is lonely. And so Logan helped Ernie fucking look up. Ernie didn't even have any idea how to look anything up. And so Logan was like, well, let's look it up. And what it found was Ernie 100% was a certified unarmed security guard for 2 years and an armed security guard for 1 year.
Facts. That's all it shows. It does not show all these past years that he says he was one. There's nothing to show that. Nothing.
That ended in 2020.
Right. Hasn't done shit since.
2020 is when he started catching fucking cases. He was apparently an armed security guard at a hospital.
Whoa. 1 year? 1 year? Oh, you want to put money on that? You want to put money on that?
Buddy, you can't.
2020. You got the years wrong. You got the years wrong. Dude, I have been a fucking armed security guard ever since fucking 2012, bro. Come on.
He's been an armed security guard for 2012. I put money on that, Ernie. Prove to me that you've been an armed security guard since 2012. Show me certificates and jobs, not just license. Show me your license and your jobs since 2012 where you have been an armed security guard. I'll wait. He showed some pay stubs one time, but they were just like one, but they weren't. They didn't really show, say anything. They were all crumpled up. You couldn't. But yeah, you would think that he'd have a hell of a resume. If he was the man he says he is, he would have a badass resume, one that he would be proud as hell of to show. If he had 20 years of anything, it would be on his resume, and he'd be proud as hell to show it. And you could go right to his resume and go right to who he said he trained for and contact the guy. Hey, do you know Ernie Shell? Yeah, I trained the guy. At least. Oh, no, I didn't see the super chat. Let me look. Thank you, Jaded, for the super chat. For the little Skittles awareness. Thank you. Thank you, Crybaby, for reminding me to see that. I missed it. But he would have something to show, and he has nothing. There's a resume of this floating around, right? There's a resume of him going couch to couch to couch. And you're right. And the questions are going to get so much harder, him running for governor. But see, he's really not even cared about. What he wants is, he wants his name in the news so people go look at his channel and add him as a subscriber. All it is a sub grab. People are going to go see what this train wreck is all about. And he thinks that it's a good thing to be a train wreck. He might get numbers from it, but it's not going to last because his foundation is not solid. He talks about this foundation. And if I show you the email I sent him years ago, it said, Ernie, build your foundation on solid rock, not sand. I told him that, and I can prove that. But if he really wants it to last, you got to build it on solid ground. You can't do it on fly-by-nights. People are going to get sick of it. Oh, yeah, it's coming. He's going to show us always.
Get it back. Get it right. Come on. Do it right. Come on.
None of your certifications show that.
So
Literally
yes,
zero, dude.
Yeah, the TAPBA shows all that, you dumb son of a bitch.
No, it doesn't.
Ernie, you
Did
can
he
call
quit?
me. You can.
The TAPBA does not show anything like that. The only thing they were showing was when you took the class list and you hadn't taken a class that year. And the guy said, well, I don't think he's licensed because he'd have to have a class taken here. And I don't see a class taken here. But when I did look up the license, I did find the license for 1 year. Maybe it was 2 years. I'm not sure, but it wasn't much more. And it expired in that year, 2023, I do believe.
He can say whatever.
No, I don't quit. I don't quit. I don't quit.
You quit everything you do.
Right.
Boston dropped from the panel.
Oh, Boston dropped. Listen, Ernie's just, you can literally.
Then why'd you get mad and quit? Why'd you get mad? What about Trump Towers? Did I detail security of Trump Towers?
No, you didn't.
Really?
You didn't. Yeah,
really?
Yeah, really? Yeah, 100% really.
So
yeah,
really?
It looked like you had gotten some kind of contract thing potentially to do something like that. But yeah, Ernie, listen, man, you're just full of shit.
No. This is where I bust your ass, boy. So
these old women, you're 5'5". When was the last time you took a shower, homeboy? When was the last time you took a shower?
I take showers regularly. What's that got anything to do with it?
Regularly, you take showers. You live in your truck.
Live in my truck.
No, I have to put you there. You've been busy and haven't kept up on Ernie, but he wrecked the van, and so he doesn't even live in the van. He doesn't have anywhere to live right now. He's homeless again, going from couch to couch to couch.
You beg for fast food and take showers regularly.
Okay.
True story.
Wait, Ernie, can I ask you a pointed question? Have you ever claimed to be military or law enforcement?
What, are you going to bring up a video where it says, everybody knows I'm military law enforcement, like when I was for them, when I was looking for Brian Laundrie? Is that what you're bringing up? Yes,
I'm
I said
asking
that.
you. I'm asking. Okay.
We've all
I
seen
was
that
law enforcement
video.
too, by the way.
Mm.
Yeah, well, they
Okay,
put
but
me in
you
jail
just
then.
said
Then
you've
why did you
never
put me in
claimed
jail?
either.
You were not
You just
law
said you
enforcement.
never claimed either of
I
those
work for
things.
Pellissippi State Police, you dumb
Excuse
son
me,
of a
sir.
bitch.
Out of your own gullet, you just said you've never claimed to be military or law
Okay,
enforcement.
right. Put the video up. Hurry up.
But you
Damn
just
it.
said that, so I'm asking you about your
had-
statement moments ago.
Put your video up. Hurry up.
I'm asking you a question.
I
Why
just
don't we
said
like
yes.
questions?
I don't. It ain't that. It ain't that. I know what you're using against me already,
What's
and
up,
I'm like,
Maddie?
that's already been said.
Well,
I've already
but
answered
sir,
that.
but the problem is you just made a statement of
Thank you,
fact and a
Michelle.
claim,
I did
right?
make a
You said
statement of fact.
you
Well, I tell you
never
what, if
said
I'm
you were
none of this
military
and
law
stuff, then why
enforcement.
ain't I in
You
jail?
said
Why ain't I
you
in
said
jail?
this
Then why can't
mythical
you
My pleasure.
You're not going to talk over me on my stream.
Why you're not in jail? It's because nobody's cared enough. Nobody's really cared enough. The shit you do is piddly ass shit that really doesn't make much. But just to keep on talking and keep on doing what you're doing, and it's gonna. And we're not really sure what Arkansas is investigating, so we really don't know why you're not in jail yet. It might be just be a matter of time. But keep up your bullshit. We're here for it.
Sir, especially not from a lower height than me. No, sir. Stop it.
You got to hear that
You're not going to
again.
talk over me on my
Then why ain't I in jail? Why ain't I in jail? Then why can't you all
You're not going to talk over me on my stream, sir, especially not from a lower height than me. No, sir. Stop it. Stop it.
So can I ask you a question? See, what you tell us
I'm
about the
asking
police
you a
investigation?
question.
How many police departments did you?
I am asking you a question, sir. You moments ago on this very stream said you never claimed to be military or law enforcement. Now you're saying you did.
And you claim to work for several police agencies, which you did.
I have never
And my
claimed to work for
FBI
any
girlfriend and my
federal-
FBI girlfriend can verify that.
Never.
My FBI girlfriend. How ridiculous does that sound? My FBI girlfriend. Come on now. You're not in third grade. There is no FBI girlfriend to start with, which just sounds ridiculous even saying it.
Claim to work for any federal agency, sir.
I didn't say federal, but my girlfriend is, and she says you're forced.
Do you know what lends credence to your detractors? The fact that you're a viscerally, emotionally reactive bitch. No law
Viscerally or
enforcement
emotionally
agency is hiring you like that.
And you get mad because people call you out into the fake that you are because you say you work for multiple police agencies.
Dude,
Yet
you were
you had
just
no proof at
licking
all
my
for that.
booch until Stone Vet came up here.
Actually, I was never licking your boots. You fell right into a trap that already had trapped for you, and I was getting ready to eat you anyway.
Oh, a trap. It's always a trap or a tactic. When he's embarrassed, he's got his ass handed to him. It's a trap or a tactic or sting.
Begging for my attention.
No, the fact of the matter is, Shizz, I'm going to go ahead and put your report out there. You ready for it? Of who you work for and who you've not. You see, I'm a real skip tracer.
Okay.
You do understand.
Oh, now he's starting to dox and expose Shizz.
I worked for Live Boston News. I've worked for numerous police departments, most notably the Boston Police Department.
So working for Boston Police Department, you actually saying you work for the actual police departments, which you would have to take an oath for. Did you take that oath?
I was a civilian, sir, emergency
Andy,
operations.
So you was a civilian, so
I
you
never
worked
did
as
that.
in help. You worked with them. You didn't work for them. You worked with them. Get your words correct, correct?
I answered 911 calls and dispatched the appropriate apparatuses.
Right,
to
but when
save
you're going
people.
through the different agencies, because you said you worked for different agencies, you would have been working with them.
I've worked for
Go
several
ahead.
police departments locally, sir, yes.
So you've worked for them or with them?
For them.
Okay, so then you would have had to take an oath.
It's really rich that he says, for them or with them. Because how many times has he even busted saying he works for or with the cops, for or with the TBI, for or with Homeland Security, for or with the U.S. Marshals?
Did you take the
police
police
ID?
Show me there.
It's right there. Emergency Operations Division.
Boston Police Department Operations Division. That's for Boston. Where's the rest of them? If you work for different agencies.
Oh, I'm not.
Ernie, you haven't even shown
Moving the
that.
goalpost, bud.
I don't have to see.
Logan,
Let me just say this. I will say this about one thing. Logan was right about you all. Logan was. And Logan is really retired
Can I tell you about Logan?
I'm just going to say that.
For a solid year, Logan would follow me around to voice chats and say, Shizz, I'm old enough to be your father, but, and then graphically sexual scenarios involving me. He's
I don't think that was a sexual. I don't think that was
weirdo.
nothing sexual. I think that was the way his culture is, and being an old timer. That's the way
no,
old timers used to
sir.
speak.
Okay, so
Ernie, he is like 4 years older than me.
An old timer. Josh just said he's 4 years older than him. Old timers don't talk like that, Ernie. Old timers don't talk like that.
He's only 4 years older than me, dude.
Anyway,
it wasn't sexual at the time, but he told me that he wanted to do graphic sexual things to me, I guess, because Ernie knows.
So I don't think anybody would want to do anything
Ernie, shut the fuck
if you actually see your photo without the filters on it.
Dude, you just asked me to look into you, and now that I'm asking you questions and looking into you, you're fucking mad.
I asked you to look.
Same thing he did to me. Exact same thing he did to me. And he'll tell you the story that I said, Ernie, I could be your biggest asset, meaning, please let me be on your team. I could be your biggest asset. And no, what I said was, Ernie, had you been the real person that you said you are when you told me to look into you, and I looked into you, I could have been your biggest asset. I could have said, yes, I found out that he was in the military. Yes, he did work for Trump Towers. Yes, he was with Kyle Rittenhouse. Yes, he did work Homeland Security. Yes, he was trained by Bill Clinton's whatever. Yes, he did know Macaulay Culkin. Yes, he did know Mrs. Clinton. Yes, he did know Mike Huckabee. Yes, he did know Dog the Bounty Hunter. I could do all those things. If what you said were true and I could verify them, I could have been your biggest asset, but they weren't true. So then you got mad at me and started lying about me. First started saying that I was arrested for prostitution, and then that I ran a guy over with a truck, and then I was wanted for a murder, and then it was I was with gang. I support the gang members, and then it was I support the white supremacists. So that's what happens, Shizz. When you bust his ass and you can't verify what he says, then he's going to come in and lie about you.
Everybody else. But you want to bring in everybody else to do it. So, you know, that right there shows
Ernie, how did you
now
get
I'm going to show you, Shizz. Now I'm going to show you, Shizz.
Ernie, you got on this.
Now I'm going to show you, Shizz.
Stream by clicking a link in the chat, just like everyone else up here.
Yes, I know. And I said for you to look into me.
And I'm trying to and asking you questions, and you're getting mad.
And for you to do that,
I thought this was all your trap, Ernie. Why didn't you set traps for the rest of us while you was at it?
Because I had no reason to do that.
All right, hey guys, I gotta roll here. I'm gonna go watch some rest of football. Bears, Green Bay on right now. Bill's game was great. Nobody cares here. All right, thanks, Shizz.
Good to see you.
All right, how do I leave now?
Leave now, boom.
I do want to thank you, Shizz, for having me up. It's fascinating to watch a guy dig his own grave, isn't it?
Amen.
It was just weird to ask me to look into it, and then I'm asking questions. I'm being sent information. I'm asking questions,
and you're going by what everybody else said, and I ask you not to do that.
How do you suppose she looks into you? She looks into you by getting people information from people.
Sir, I'm asking you. How is it going by what everyone else said? I'm asking you.
No, Shizz, let me just say this. You know, I give you credit up here. The first thing this dumbass up here does starts to ask you about the HIV stuff and all that. But let me just say this. Let's see where you are in the next year, and let's see where I'm at within the next year. And
let's keep that date. Let's see where Ernie's at in the next year. Again, he seems to think he's going to be riding this kite, just up to the stars. He doesn't realize he's peaking at where he's going to peak, unless he brings Summer Wells back into it. The people that are there now are there for Summer Wells and for rescuing children. Every day that he doesn't do that, that's people that are like, nah, this guy's full of shit. He can't hold the momentum.
Let's just go from there,
okay?
Because I plan on running for governor of Kentucky here coming up. So
yeah, that'll totally happen.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I encourage you to use the full force and might of the state of Kentucky to try to.
I have to
be better than me.
Don't worry about it. But anyways, ladies, you guys be good, okay?
Sounds like you're running off. Don't go away, I'm
not. But I'm glad you said you work for those multiple agencies, Shizz, because I'm calling that bullshit.
I work for multiple police departments in the state of Massachusetts. Yes. Yep. Not at the same time. I never said the same time, but I have worked for multiple police departments. Yeah.
In your period of how long?
From Jesus Christ, from 2007, 2008 until my youngest son passed away in 2018.
How does Shizz's service relate?
So you're saying 10
Ernie?
years you work for these agencies, but yet you moved around. You moved around a few different times. I've heard.
I have not moved. I've lived in the same place for the past 15 years.
I'm not talking about from police departments.
Well, I left Boston PD when I had my son because I wanted to raise him.
Now, you were just a 911 operator, correct?
Just.
I was emergency operations, yeah.
911 operator.
Just a 911 operator,
Just.
yeah. Just a
Yeah, just
We
a
dispatcher.
noticed
911
that,
operator.
Ernie.
Now, was that what you was for the other organizations, or did you actually
Yes.
really do the?
No,
where did
same
you come
thing.
in?
I also worked at an urgent care for like 6 months because
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. That's really awesome. and Everything. I remember when I worked for CHI. But anyways, you know, what I was asking about is when you work for these agencies and stuff, but you also did these murder investigations. How would you get into the murder investigation?
Nope. I started doing the homicide reporting when I worked for Live Boston News. So that would have been 2020, 2019 to 2022.
And that just kind of gave you into the channel for YouTube and all that kind of like, because you're like, well, hey, I'm going to start doing this.
No, I started out on Masshole Report. I branched out on my own because I do like researching things. I love court documents. So I just branched out on my own, but no, that's not what brought me to YouTube. I was kind of forced into YouTube. Shout out Kate and Team Skeptic.
Forced into YouTube. That's kind of like what I was forced into.
I was.
Nobody forced you into YouTube. You could leave anytime you want.
I was bullied into it by my friends. It was peer pressure.
That's wild.
I mean, I appreciate them.
No, that's good. That's good. It looks like you got a call in for it or something.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or about my life?
Well, there's a few different things there, but I don't want to go into your backstory and stuff. You don't.
Oh, I'm an open book. I don't care, sir.
Well, someone told me that you had a real dark past. I don't know you. I've not got to look into you.
Okay, I certainly don't have a dark past. I experienced DV, but that's about it.
Would that be considered like a little bit of a dark?
No, it's in the hospital.
No, I don't think that darkness befalls me. I'm not the one that perpetrated it. I'm the one that had to get through it. So no, that's not my darkness to hold.
I understand that. I don't want to put you in the victims category because, it's, if you put someone in a position and they live it, then, and they believe it. I'm one of those people, if you believe something happens, it happens, and it stays with you. I don't dwell on the past.
Okay.
It did happen.
Right.
I never said it didn't. I just don't dwell on the past, is what I'm saying.
So he talks about her dark past and then says she shouldn't dwell on the past.
You've sit here and regaled us with all kinds of lies about your past the entire time you've been here. And informed them. So since you believe that's the life you had, we should accept it. Is that what you're trying to get us to? Is that the...
Well, how do I move through life so smoothly if I didn't do it? See, I've laid that foundation.
I don't think you know what that word means, sir.
I've laid that foundation.
Because you're a con man. And it hasn't been smoothly. Your ass has ended up in jail. You don't know where your next meal is coming from unless it's Cash App. You don't know where you're going to sleep unless it's from somebody's Cash App. You've been homeless many times. You have no car, no house, nothing stable. You if it wasn't for your sister, you wouldn't have anything.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
I've laid that foundation, and I know I can go back to it. That's why. It's like if she's laid that foundation, she could go back to.
You think he would go back to it when he was homeless, right? Nope. These 4 years that we've known him, let's forget any other years. Let's just go the 4 years that we've known him that he's been homeless and had to go couch to couch to couch. You'd think if he had that foundation, he would go right back to work, right? And anybody with that, stellar resume can afford their own apartment and their own car instead of Uber Foods and Uber Eats all the time. Which brings me to this. He's Uber eating, he said recently, Uber, well, if you've got that Jeep, Ernie, why don't you get off your lazy ass and go just drive down to the fast food restaurant and get something? Why do you got to Uber it? Because you don't have a Jeep.
Things and revisit. So you've not got a foundation. You've not got a foundation except for being on your hands and knees as a cocksucker. You could probably go back to that.
There you go again.
Can you go back to the National Guard?
I could go back into the military. Actually, I did. Actually, I went to the Tennessee State Guard to become 31B, which is military police.
Oh,
sorry. Here we go. So Josh is gone, and you're going to start lying again.
Right.
After you already lied and got exposed.
I've already proved it. I've showed my field report. I was military police, Tennessee State Guard.
Basic training, sir, was the question.
I did. I said I did.
You just got outed that you never showed up.
I did.
You did what? Now you did. Josh isn't here. You did show up.
I had an accident, and
before.
Okay, so
Ernie, you act like you had an accident and had amnesia and forgot that you were in the Guard. You act like, oh, I just happened along here, and these guys said, was you in the military? And I had to think back, well, yeah, I was in the military. Well, why did you just, why does it say, you just left? Because I had an accident. Well, did you have amnesia when you got out of the hospital for your accident, or while you was in the hospital? You couldn't call the guard up and say, "Hey, I've been in an accident." It's another lie. You're busted in another lie, Ernie.
Tennessee State Guard.
You have to be the dumbest son of a bitch I've ever run
Yes,
into.
you're right, but
I've run into some dumb sons of bitches.
So Tennessee State Guard is voluntary, and it is a branch of the military. You can look it up yourself. That's the part you all don't want to look up. You don't want to say that part. When everybody brings it up, they don't want to read on down.
He went and got that uniform too. I'm sure never went back, or else we'd see it.
When it says it is a part of the military, then they get mad because we put Ernie in the military. You know, it is what it is. But I never claimed my training as military. Never, did I ever claim it as military? It's executive protection. Always.
And you were trained by one of Bill Clinton's Secret Service protection.
Oh, everybody already knows that. I've been around with Hillary Clinton too as well.
Everybody already knows that. That's what you say, but nobody knows it.
We know that.
That's what you say, but you can't prove it.
That's already been proven. That's already been proven.
Are you allergic?
It has not been proven. That's another thing he does. He thinks if he lies, anything he says, people will believe. That's already been proven. Oh, no, it hasn't been proven. Show me where it's been proven, Ernie. You think that would be on your resume, right? Driving Hillary Clinton around, you think that would be on your resume for sure. That's a big thing. Nope. Who did you work for that you drove Hillary Clinton around?
Am I allergic to bees?
Oh, good question.
That is a good question.
So yes or no?
I'm always allergic to bees. Not.
I have no idea what that means, but that was certainly all words.
It was words.
It's a yes or no question, really. I'm allergic to bees and spiders.
I'm allergic to mayonnaise. That's it. It's like kryptonite Superman.
Ernie, it's not mayonnaise you're allergic to. You don't like mayonnaise. You're either allergic to the eggs or something in the mayonnaise that makes mayonnaise. You just don't like it, so you say you're allergic to it.
Okay.
Who's this girlfriend you got that's in the FBI? What's her name?
It's none of your fucking business.
Then why'd you mention her?
Why not?
She's with the Jacksonville Police Department for 11 and a half years. I'll tell you that part.
Her name is Shizz. Not Trish, Tish.
So were you a resident of Tennessee? Are you a resident of Tennessee?
I am no longer a resident of Tennessee, no.
You were?
I was, yeah. Years ago.
Then you need to get a new driver's license.
So you passed the background check. You met the highway
FBI check. I was private investigator for ASI, registered and licensed in 12 different states.
A private investigator for ASI. ASI what? Licensed and registered in 12 different states. Show us those 12 different states, Ernie. We found one. We can't find 12.
For a investigator, yes, I did all that.
And
FBI fingerprint.
This seems like a lot of
fingerprint.
jobs for
12 different states. Did you work for 12 years? What did he say earlier? Since 2012, he worked as an investigator. You worked for ASI for that long, and you can't put it on your resume.
one person. I'm just how old are you?
FBI fingerprints is all together. When you're a bounty hunter, you become a lot of that. You do security, you do things on the side, you do things like that. You do body, you do everything like that, bodyguard stuff like that. But yes,
how old are you though?
FBI.
I'm 45 years old.
And you've had like 97 jobs?
See how you do, Shizz? 97 jobs? Where you get that at?
Well, it's not a literal number. I'm just saying it's a lot of jobs.
No, but you're pushing your agenda.
Okay, I'll say 97 jobs. How many jobs have you had, Ernie? And why aren't they listed on your resume? They'd be listed on your resume, right? Whether it's 1 through 90.
They make it like,
no, I didn't. Oh my God, dude!
I've kept up with three things. I've kept up with three things.
It's called alliteration.
With three things. That's bounty hunter. I was a bounty hunter for 20-some years.
Where'd you work for 20-some years?
I've been a security guard, which is an advanced security guard, which is executive protection, same thing. And
who'd you work for?
Okay, then whatever. My license says different.
Your license just says you were. Doesn't mean you worked anywhere. Anybody can go down and get a license, which would be something typical you would do. You don't want to put the work in, but you'll go down and get the license. You'll pay big money for the license just to say you have the license and assume that by showing your license that people say, oh yeah, he's licensed, he works somewhere. But critical thinkers are going to say, where did you work for? Who did you work for?
I don't know. Whatever is a pretty strong argument, I gotta say.
It is, whatever.
The Nope defense of 2025.
Show us your badge.
So the Tennessee National Guard, when they found out you had not reported for duty to basic, they didn't have a problem with that?
So I went to basic in 98, 99. I say I was in the military 98, 99, 2000. Anyways, but
you keep saying
go
you were in the
back,
military.
go back. When were you?
You can 98? Look at it. Yeah, 98, 99.
And 98 or 99. And how old are you?
45.
Sir, you would have still been in high school.
That's where I went to basic at. That's where I went to military at, through high school. Yep.
Oh, you did like the
I didn't know
ROTC
it.
delayed thing. Okay.
So the delayed thing, no, it was not that. I was 18 years old. I was 18 years old when I joined. I was 18 years old when I joined. Actually, the military paid for my GED.
Okay. And did you complete basic training?
I didn't get to complete AITs.
So you completed basic. Wait, AIT, I'm not military. AIT, that's training after basic, correct?
Pretty much.
So you completed basic.
There's someone backstage. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Hello, Shizz. Can anybody hear me?
Hi.
Your
We can hear
APN
you.
guy comes up.
Can you not hear us?
He even said someone else took the GED for him.
Why would I porn bomb anybody?
Because
he couldn't even
I
complete
know
high
who this
school.
is now.
I don't know who this is. Who is this? No, I don't know who this is.
This is a child predator. But go ahead, you let him go on.
That's a strong claim to make to prove.
Well, I mean, go look at his record of his RSO and fucking different places. You know what? I'm out of here if you're going to
He's
bring him
Rick
up.
Simpson oil? What the fuck is that?
I'm telling you, this guy right here is a bad dude. But go ahead, you can bring him up.
I don't know who he is. Who is he?
I'm telling you, you're getting ready to get the worst. Go ahead, tell me who you are, caller. Go ahead, caller. I know who you are. He follows me everywhere I go. He's been convicted of like 3 or 4 different sex crimes against 4 or 5 different children.
Do you have the paperwork?
I have to send it to you. I can't just go get it right now. I have to.
You can send it to me, but I would be careful making those types of claims because under the new cyber harassment and stalking
I don't give a
statutes
fuck.
that
I
a lot
don't care
of
about
states
law
introduced,
enforcement. Don't worry
it's
about
a
me. I'm an
felony
outlaw.
to falsely assert.
I thought you were a co-op.
He thinks he's an outlaw.
Good deal. Good deal. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I thought you was a co-op.
Thank you.
Fuck
You get
law
ready to-
enforcement, said the law
He's the kind
enforcement guy.
of. He's the kind of
I'm trying to
person.
figure out my audio, but I guess it's not coming through.
Do you want to leave and come
You're
back?
good.
Oh, yeah, I
let
can
me
hear
try
you.
that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Hi, who are you? You seem controversial, I guess.
Evidently, I am. My name is AVN Guy. I am retired military.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Now, I don't say I'm going to add one thing to that, mainly to stress a little bit of her background. I was also a United States Army recruiter.
Okay.
So when Ernest talks about all these different things he goes into and everything else, I am one of the people that can definitely discredit and debunk all of his lies. Now, I just want to start with one to make it real simple. The U.S. Army normally breaks up their training, their initial entry training, into basic training and AIT for the majority of jobs or MOSs in the Army.
It's actually called BCT and AIT. Go ahead.
Yes, basic training.
Thank you.
AIT.
BCT, AIT.
Together, it's called initial entry training or IET. However, 11 Bravo, which is infantry, which is the MOS that Ernest said that he joined for, does not do that. They have what they call OSUT. You want to know what OSUT is? Go ahead and tell them, Ernest. What's OSUT?
Crickets.
Ernest, we're waiting.
Would you like to choose a different category?
Continue. They also have what's called split op. Go ahead.
Not for infantry, they don't.
Okay.
OSA is called one stop or one station unit training. MOSs such as like some artillery MOSs.
Which is Fort Benning, Georgia. They have one place to do it, and that's all in Fort Benning, Georgia. Keep going with it.
They do not split up basic training and AIT. It's continuous. So when he says that he never finished AIT is because he never went to basic training, because you don't go anywhere. As an example, if you go to, say, be a truck mechanic, light-wheeled vehicle mechanic,
which
you
is
can go to basic training
which is 88 Mach. 88 Mach.
It's truck driver. I said mechanic, Ernest. It's in the details. Listen. Truck mechanic, light-wheeled vehicle mechanic is 91 Bravo. So if you join for 91 Bravo MOS, you go to basic training at Fort Jackson, Fort Benning. They will then, after you graduate base training, they will transfer you to Fort Lee, Virginia, which is where you will conduct your AIT, which is your advanced individual training, your job school, for lack of a better term.
Good deal.
So with infantry, you don't do any of that. There's no difference. There's no split. There's no break. There's no travel. There's no change of location or anything between basic training and AIT, because it is all one station unit training, all conducted at, what's the name of the hill, Ernest?
Sand Hill.
Yes. What did you say you called it?
Sand Dune Hill.
Yes. It's not Sand Dune Hill. It's called Sand Hill. Nobody in the entirety of Fort Benning's history has ever referred to it as Sand Dune Hill. There are no sand dunes in western Georgia.
Oh, God. Anyways.
So, any other questions, Ernest? Anything you want to try that I can just...
I'll tell you what I want you to do right now for us.
Go ahead, Ernest. Start with the insults.
I'm not going to insult you. I mean, I appreciate what you did. I do appreciate you.
I mean, you already did. You called him a fucking pedophile, so...
I thought it was a Rick guy. I'm sorry about that. I didn't.
No, you didn't. You knew exactly who was coming up.
No, I really thought it wasn't. I do appreciate you for clearing that up. However, I do think you're a little bit out of breath, and I think you're holding something back, and I wish you would just let it all out and be a good person.
What am I holding back, Ernest?
Anyways, so...
Don't run away, Ernest. Tell me what I'm holding back.
So, you know, I just wondered, is your army the army soldier creed? Is it the same as what I took? I just
you never, you know, they changed it. They
changed it up. You know, the American soldier creed. You know, I'm an American soldier.
You never took your second oath. You never went to basic training, which means you never fulfilled any tenet of the soldier's creed.
Okay. I never filled it up, but yet I live it every day. But go ahead there.
Fulfilled, Ernest.
Okay. Live it every day.
Fulfilled. Okay.
And what do you do to live it every day, Ernie? All you do every day, something we know for sure that you do every day is you worry about your vanity. You talk about whoever you're beefing with, the drama. You womanize people. You talk about your past. You worry about your numbers. That's what you do every day. You don't go out and get a job. You don't go out and hold a job. You don't have a house. You don't have a car. You don't have responsibility. Don't pay taxes. What do you live up to in that oath every day?
Fulfilled. Okay, I'm looking into that right now.
Google it. Should be pretty easy for you to find the definition.
How do you Google? I can't get off here. I got this cheap ass phone. I don't.
You have multiple phones.
Amen.
And a laptop.
How do you know all my devices? See, Shizz, I understand what you mean. These people, they track me down.
You said it.
So, and you listen to everything I say. I also say I'm a liar for hire. Well, anyways, go ahead.
Oh, we all know you're a liar.
I mean, you can't act like he's crazy for citing something you said publicly.
I'm not acting like he's crazy. I'm up here just examining it. That's all I'm doing. I get put in these situations for a reason, you know.
You didn't get put in the situation. You came into and caused this situation.
No.
Amen. Nobody put you on Shizz's panel. You went up there on your own, trying to think you were going to win friends and influence people.
Oh, I actually was put here.
You were a veteran.
I actually was put here for a reason, but anyways.
No, you weren't.
God helps me. I don't know why.
What is the reason, in your opinion, Mr. Shell?
Well, you know, being the good man that I am, I have to unlock your all's reality. That's the name of my channel, is Unlocking Your Reality.
Jibber jabber.
And there's a reason it's called that, because I have to go around to these communities now and unlock everybody's reality.
He's got to go around to all these communities. Some he's going to hit and swing and miss. Some he's going to hit a home run. But notice over here, they're not interested in Summer Wells. Nobody over here is talking about Summer Wells. So it's a hit and a miss. He's got to rely on his bullshit jibber jabber. And he struck out. Now he's got to go to a community where it's talking about Summer Wells. Then he might get, a home run.
Unlock their reality or your version of reality?
Ernie said the guard paid for his GED.
I'm unlocking your reality too, AVN.
Sure you are.
You'll see. You're just mad because you all had all the pull and also the tide turned, and now you don't have nothing, and I'm stomping you all out is what's happening.
You ain't stomping nobody out. The tide, the thing with that tide is the tide turns again. And if your house is made on sand, what happens? Flat. If you got your house up on stilts and got some reinforcement, you'll be fine. But you're going to go unless you bring up Summer Wells again. The only reason you got the momentum you do is because you got it off a missing child's back. And people who have good hearts thinking you're going to do something, open up their purse strings. We'll see. Time tells all, slowly but surely.
But I'm having pity on you right now.
I don't know who he's talking to you.
I'm literally having pity on you right now, and it's what's sad.
Mr. Shell?
See, all these people are part of the community together. They all stalk me. It's kind of like what they do to you, Shizz. I mean, damn, girl.
What community?
No, I had a notification on for Shizz.
See, she said that she heard that too.
Yeah.
I watched Shizz, and then I went out to do something and came back, and you were on panel.
Well, I'm on here for a reason. I'm here for official business, though. I don't know about you, but I'm here for official business.
You set the trap.
Official. A fickle?
Yeah, fickle, official, same thing.
Well, can I ask you something, Mr. Shell? If I look into you and I present the documents, are you also going to try to say that?
No, you go right ahead and do what you want to do. I just want to see where you're at. I just want to see what you want to do.
You've asked me to do it, sir. It's not what I want to do. You've asked me numerous times to do it.
I got 1 month, don't I? This is going to be awesome.
Okay.
I don't know what he's
so confused.
about.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
Please dig a hole in the ground.
Thank you.
In it and cover me with dirt.
That'd be easy to do. Tell me where you're at while I help you do it. Okay, there you go. Awesome. You wouldn't be the first. You know, I love
laugh
this.
It's just beyond.
It's evil, ain't it? It's very evil, but you know what? It brings the people in. That's why I have 300 people plus in my chats, 500, 600
Dude,
sometimes.
Mr. Shell, can I just tell you that if YouTube numbers matter that much to you, like, that's dork shit.
Amen. That's dork shit. If YouTube numbers mean that much to you, it's dork shit. I couldn't have put any better words than Shizz did.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Then that's why I say you're wasting your time, Shizz. You're wasting your time.
And he will quote his numbers on.
Okay,
I will quote them. I love my people. My people take good care of me. Thank you.
You own people? I think that became illegal some time ago.
Well, then why do they pay me for it? They all pay me. You understand that, right?
They all pay him.
They don't.
Yeah, they do.
I hope they pay me. That'd be cool.
I took half of your viewers. You don't even understand that.
He took half of your viewers, Shizz.
People in the community you're in, they write emails. We're sorry for the way we do that. We see you real.
Oh, they write him emails saying how sorry they are. No. If that was true, we would see the actual email.
Oh, God.
Viewers? What?
I'm about to take his wife, and he hates that part.
Oh, there's the insult. See, there it is.
That's what me and AVN, we go back so much. We go back so good together. I tell you what. So what happens is when AVN sleeps, his wife slips up, and she comes over to my channel, and she watches my channel, and she says real nice things. She's under a different profile.
See, this is just like saying that I support the Mexican cartel and that I support white supremacists. He just makes shit up. When he can't stand on his own merits, if he's the man he says he is, he should be able to stand toe-to-toe with his merits and not even mention anyone else. But he can't. He makes up lies.
And ABN don't know what's going on. I got you.
Oh, that doesn't seem accurate, Mr. Shell. That's kind of crazy.
Okay, well, everything's creepy to you, Shizz. People be saying
I didn't say creepy. I said.
Oh. What'd you say?
Do you hear good?
No, not really. I know. I
said it's a little crazy to say that a sock account is for sure someone and then assert it's his wife and all that. That's just weird.
Well, when she showed me pictures of her ass and emails, and most of them do. Most women do send me pictures.
Now he's saying that Cinnamon Girl takes pictures of her ass and emails them to him. We know that's bullshit. But you know what? You wouldn't imagine. You can't imagine the people that'll sit over in his chat and go, "Oh wow." Oh wow, is that really what she did? That, and then they'll sidelight, Cinnamon Girl. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. What's Katie say? If it don't apply, let it fly. Nobody gives a shit about your lies, Ernie.
Sir, we don't allow copium. This is a free zone.
And then I tried to show him, I told AVN, brother, I don't want to do this to you, man. You know, we're good guys. We got so many good guys.
Why are there so many people that act like this, though?
What do they act like? What do they act like? You know what?
You just make things up and fucking blow you whenever you get upset, and it's crazy. I don't know who this dude is. You're talking about how your wife emails. Sir, first of all, if you're 45 and you're saying women are emailing you nudes, that's crazy work, sir. That's crazy. Who the fuck is emailing nudes?
Amen.
Stop it.
About every single female creator and about every single
no, but
no.
About every single fememale creator emails nudes.
Well, I mean,
Interesting.
I have never.
Everybody's got a little bit of a past. Ernie, I see what you're doing. You know what
No.
Hey, Mikey, I am doing that.
Shizz?
You got a lot of people watching you over here. The normal. It looks like some of my
No
people
one
over here
cares.
laughing.
I don't care about the numbers. I openly.
Why don't you care about
Here,
the people? You
I'll make
should
it
care
very
about
clear.
It's coming up now, folks.
people. Why don't you care about the people?
I appreciate that people watch, but I don't give a fuck how many people watch. It doesn't matter to me.
So then why do you do it? Do you make good money here?
No, I barely make any money.
I wouldn't
here.
even do it if I didn't make good money. If I didn't make
It's for
$200-300 a day, I wouldn't do
like
it.
these,
I don't do that
and
shit.
I'm still coming down
$300 a
from.
day or $400. I used to make $600-700.
Excuse me.
Let's say it again.
So then why do you do it?
I appreciate that people watch, but I don't give a fuck how many people watch. It doesn't matter to me.
So then why do you do it? Do you make good money here?
No, I barely make any money.
I wouldn't
here.
even do it if I didn't make good money. If I didn't make $200-300 a day, I wouldn't do it.
So Ernie said he makes $200 or $300 a day. What are you people getting for $200 or $300 a day? Are you getting any training? Are you rescuing any children? Are you attempting to rescue any children? Has he started to rescue any children? Has he posted a missing children's flyer? What has Ernie Shell done for your $200 or $300 that you're paying him a day? Let's say for the last 4 years. He said it was 600 some, in the beginning of the Summerwell's case. So all that money that you all are giving Ernie Shell, what does he have to show for it? He made all the people in the beginning the same promises he's making you. One of these days, one day soon, you're going to see who he is. One day soon, you're going to start rescuing kids. One day soon, you're going to know. One day soon, it's all going to, come together. You're going to see who he really is. All that money, and he still has no house, no car, no furniture, can't even cook his own meal, has to eat out. All your money is to support a man-child. Oh, yes, and his makeovers. Heard about his makeovers this morning. Yeah. It's to shave that hair off your face, Ernie. But where's your money going, people? What you got to show for it? There's people in my chat right now that waited on the same thing y'all are waiting on now. Waiting on your money to do some good. And it never does. All your money's going to is to talk about his vanity, seeing how big his muscles are getting, seeing where his weight's at, his selfie pictures, talk about who he's having drama with that week, who he's going to dox, who he's going to expose, who he's mad at, where he's been, where he thinks he's been in his past, with no proof, womanizing women, talking about their body, talking about dating them, talking about, sexual things that he shouldn't be. That's where your money's going. That's where your money's going. He's not even helping his family with his money. He doesn't even buy his own socks. You people have to buy socks and underwear for him. I don't think he does laundry. He probably just throws things away after he wears them so often. Because, he's not capable. Unless he finds someone to do it for him. He can't even be able to drive down to the fast food joint and get him some biscuits and gravy. He's got to Uber Eats it. And he has a car, he said, remember? Said he had a Charger, then he had a Jeep. Somebody else's. The money that he's made, he could have at least afforded himself a vehicle. With all the money that you've made, you're sick. What did he say? Let's listen to it again. Let's listen to it again.
Looks like some of my people
one cares. I don't care about the numbers. I openly.
Why don't you care about the people? You should care about the people. Why don't you care about the people?
I appreciate that people watch, but I don't give a fuck how many people watch. It doesn't matter to me.
So then why do you do it? Do you make good money here?
No, I barely make any money.
I wouldn't even do it if I didn't make good money. If I didn't make $200-300 a day, I wouldn't do it. I don't do that shit.
I'm still coming
$300 a day or $400. I used to make $600-700.
Excuse me.
Really?
I wouldn't even do it if I didn't make good money. If I didn't make $200-300 a day, I wouldn't do it. I don't do that.
I'm still coming down
$300 a day or $400. I used to make $600-700.
No, I barely make any money.
I wouldn't even do it if I didn't make good money. If I didn't make $200-300 a day, I wouldn't do it. I don't do that.
I'm still coming
$300 a day or $400. I used to make $600-700.
Excuse me. We are coming down from the post-Kaiser incarceration high, and we're just fucking having fun around here.
Okay, well, I want to have fun. Okay, cool. I'm here to have fun. What are we doing? What are we doing to have fun?
Well, I think
he said the other day, yeah, my Cash Apps just help pay for my phone and my StreamYard. His StreamYard, he says, is 80, and his phone is probably 60. So everything other than that goes to feed him and shelter him. And what do you get in return? Is he finding children? Is he saving children? No. Has he saved or found a child in 4 years? No. Have people been giving him money for the last 4 years? Yes, you just heard him say that.
I think you're the fun at this point because this conversation's been disorienting.
Yes, but I don't use those big words. I'm a hillbilly kind of guy, redneck. I don't really have to go.
I'm sorry. I will never dumb myself down for a man. Apologies for the confusion.
Well, you've been dumbing down yourself when you're using fake ass profile pictures and stuff, and your filters that you use. That's pretty dumbing. I mean, I'd be honest with you.
Okay. I've done IRL streams. I've met people.
Well, I don't use filters. I don't use filters. I don't use that shit. I
beauty blur because I get zits sometimes. Shut up, menstrual people.
He uses Photoshop like no other. Photoshop like no other.
Periods.
But
I understand that.
Altering your military paperwork be like a huge filter?
Oh God, I've never altered
filter. Thank you, Cinnamon Girl.
Shit right before you speak on it, son. Check it twice, cut it once. That's what
Are there not discrepancies, Ern?
Well, you see, if everybody listen, Shizz.
Well, you see, listen.
Come watch my channel tonight, Shizz. Come watch my channel. Come watch my live tonight. It's all about you, okay? It's unlock your reality. It's unlock your reality. I'm gonna.
He said his panel was going to be all about Shizz. It wasn't.
I'm gonna put a timeline.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to click that. Fuck me. Hold on. Sorry. I got my nails done and they're too long. Oh, he left. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that, Ernie. I clicked the wrong thing. Fuck.
And then she accidentally dropped him and he doesn't come back up. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. It's been 2 hours. But don't ever forget, folks, what Ernie Shell is here for. He's for the $100, $200, $300, maybe $600 or $700 a day that he gets. Crispy, go to the ER or call 911. You shouldn't be there alone worried. So they seen you yesterday? That's scary. Yeah, I would go to the hospital or call 911 if you can't drive. Call 911. Tell them what you told us. They'll take you in and check you out. It's better than dying. I mean, you look at it, call 911 or die. You're risking it. She can't drive herself. It is what it is. Call 911. You're going to make us all worry. Promise us all that you'll call them right now. Maybe the ambulance just can look at you and not transport you, just so they can look at you. It is what it is that she'll come get you and take you. Get a hold of each other. Do you know each other? I don't want to worry about you. Oh, okay. So you know how to get a hold of her? It is what it is. You got her email or something? Don't leave us. There it goes. Ugh. Get a hold of it. Get a hold of it. It is what it is. She said she could take you, or at least she can come, sit with you. Crispy, what's your email? Post your email in chat so she can get a hold of you, just in case you do need somebody. At least you'll have someone. At least you'll have someone to talk to and someone that can check on you. Put your email in chat, so I think I might have your email, but if you want to put, if you don't know if you would put it in there or not. She said she'd take you. There's her email. crispytreat513@proton.me. Okay. Now you have to answer her email when she emails you. Don't make us worry. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that people are passing away from dehydration and pneumonia. Thank you. It is what it is. Hi, Michigan lady. Okay, Crispy, you keep in touch with who? I bet. It's probably too weak to even get out of bed. What's your temperature, Crispy? 103. Yeah, you definitely need to go in. She probably can't even hardly get out of bed. But I suppose you got to get out of bed to pee so you can get something in. I don't know what else to say. Just get your butt to doing the right thing so we all don't have to worry. Good idea, Rand. Where it bounced. Yeah. Ooh, if you haven't peed since last night, you're definitely dehydrated. Crispy, you're going to die if you don't get a hold of somebody. Promise me you'll get a hold of it. It is what it is. And if you can't get a hold of her, you'll call 911. It's nothing to kid about. It's nothing to kid about. I know, honey, but she's not here, so you got to deal with us. We're the next best thing. And if it is what it is near you and can come, get a hold of her. Thank you. I love you too, Crispy. Now I'm going to end this, and don't you make me worry. Pink Warriors are a nurse of Pink Warriors a nurse, a retired nurse. 103 is very high temperature for an adult. Please call 911. Yep. Okay. I'm going to end this and let my dogs out. Y'all can keep talking if you want to. And as soon as they're done pottying, then I'll end the stream. If I do it right, I think that I can let y'all keep talking. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to do it. You might be able to get an Uber, but it is what it is that she'd come and take you. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this going while y'all talk. If I screw it up, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to keep it going. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for the super chats. And maybe we'll do something again tomorrow.